This morning I was watching MSNBC, and there was a report about the voters in Iowa. I guess the possible caucus goers, because the Iowa caucuses are coming up. And I would imagine these were all Republicans, but the report on MSNBC said that 51% of the Iowa Republicans were going to vote for Trump, and these were people who had made up their minds and would not change them. And I was really blown away. Not that I think his four challengers are worth a damn. They're all Christian fascists. They all are either fascist or fascist light. Even the Hindus there are fascists. But I can't get my mind around this. I really can't. And I've tried. I've tried now for a number of years to try to understand, try to comprehend how Trump is able to convince so many people that he should be the leader of this country again. And I mean, even the first time, but to do it again after what we've been through, 4 felony charges, or 4 indictments, 91 felony charges, 2 impeachments, and yet the voters in Iowa, the heartland, 51% of whom say they're going to vote for Trump in the caucuses no matter what. So when I was walking this morning, I tried to bear down on that idea of what in the hell. Try to understand, Malloy, what would make people decide to continue to support such a criminal son of a bitch as Donald Trump. A liar, a cheat, I mean, the list goes on and on. All the negatives that this man represents, that is. And the only thing I could come up with, I think it's from Voltaire. It's been argued that, no, he didn't say that, somebody else did. Maybe it was, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it was my favorite French philosopher, Denis Diderot. I don't know. But it's come on, Mike. See, I get so tongue-tied. I get brain-tied. My brain goes into knots. I can't figure out what to say when I try to address this issue of Trump. I just can't. And the fact that Americans are going to vote for this miserable Nazi prick again. But anyway, the expression, the saying is, those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. And I started thinking, well, what's the dominant religion? Christianity. What's the dominant religion in Iowa? Oh, by a long sight. Christianity. Is Christianity logical, rational, or absurd? Well, it's absurd. I mean, the whole religion, all 3 Abrahamic religions are just bonkers, as are most religions. But the 3 Abrahamic religions are just, I don't know. It's something that people will gravitate toward who are terrified of life, more terrified of death, and they move towards this construct, this religious insanity, this religious absurdity. So that was the conclusion I came to as I walked today. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. Voting for Trump again is an atrocity, especially the fact now that he's doubling down on his threat to be a dictator. Ha ha, I'll be a dictator for 1 year. Ha ha, because I want to build the wall. The fucking wall again. I mean, he's been talking about the wall for 8 years, right? I'm going to build a wall. Mexico is going to pay for it. And I want to drill. I mean, the world is burning up. I mean, we're heading towards that. And Trump can't be alive that much longer. I mean, this obese son of a bitch whose arteries probably look like sewer pipes, but he can be around long enough to set in motion the atrocities that can only be committed by people who believe absurdities. And that's the conclusion I came to today, or this morning. That has to be the explanation. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. You know, the Progressive Voices Network brings you commercial-free commentary from today's leading progressive radio hosts and pundits, like me, Mike Malloy, 24 hours a day. I'm not your typical old guy from the 80s or the 90s talk radio host, and Progressive Voices is not your typical talk radio network. It's a listener-supported nonprofit with no corporate control whatsoever over our broadcast. So hosts like me, Mike Malloy, are free to rant and scream and carry on about whatever we like. We're often controversial, but we're never boring. Weeknights, 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West on the Progressive Voices Network. Always progressive, always on. I'm Mike Malloy. Keep it lit.